Hello guys, welcome to my channel. And today we are going to solve one of the medium problem from the lead code. This is one of the problem which has been asked multiple times in the interviews, and the problem looks very simple to implement, but when you think about the time complexity, there are multiple solutions. So let's quickly jump to the description of the problem. But if you are new to my channel, please subscribe and share. Given an array of a string strs, group the anagrams together. You can return the answer in any order. An anagram is a word or a phrase formed by rearranging the letters of a different word or phrase, typically using all the original letters exactly once. Right? So the description is very straightforward, and it is telling that somehow you have to group all the anagrams string, right? So anagram we have already discussed in previous video. Basically, the anagrams is nothing but you know rearranging rearranging of one of the string, um, rearranging the letters of the string, um, and that will give you an anagram. So if you see, the only the orders are different, but the string exactly same, right? The length is same, and every character of this is present in this, right? So we have to group all these type of string from this given array. So one of the very easy way of solving this problem is you use one of the dictionary, and somehow you know that, okay, whether this I mean whether these strings are belonging to uh, whether a given string is an anagram of other string or not. If that is the case, you group it, right? So what exactly I'm saying is, so you have a dictionary, right? And you have a key, right? And in this, for every key you create an array. you your key should be uh, sorted value of every string, right? So you have the string and it should be sorted. So let's say, for example, if you have eat, after sorting it will become aet, right? And this will be your dictionary. And if initially no value is present, what you can do, you can just add this value into this array. Now, if you see the next value, which is t, so after sorting again it will become AET. So this key is already present, so that's why we will just add this into this dictionary, right? If you see TAN, so TAN is not present, so after sorting it will become A and T, right? Right? So this will be dictionary, and so this is the first time there is no previous value, so uh, this will be added, right? The same thing will is there for the NAT, right? This will be also part of this group, because after sorting this, we'll find this key. And the same thing will be there for in this group, there will be ATE, EAT, T is already there. ATE will also be the part of it, right? And then there is a BAT. So for BAT also there will be a new array. So I hope you have got some kind of idea, but only the problem with this approach is, for every string you have to sort it, and you have to find it whether the key is present or not. Since you are doing the sorting all the time, let's say the maximum length of a given string in this list is k, so the sorting complexity will become log k, right? K log k. And since you're doing n times, so this will become your time complexity. So let's say if we can reduce it, right? So the other option that we can do is, um, since there is a constraint has been given in this, that it only can contain the lowercase English letter, and with this constraint, right, it's giving a clue that we can use some kind of um, list for the English letters, for the lowercase English letter, which can improve our time complexity. So the approach what we are going to take is, since these are the lower case English letter, there is only 26 possibility, right? So for every string like EAT, we don't need to sort it. What we can do is we can just store how many times these characters are present into this 26 length of string, and that we can use as a key in our dictionary as well. So if you see A is present, so our zeroth index will become 1. E is present, so some our fourth index A, B, C, D, E, right? So this will become 1. These will be 0, 0 initially, and so at some index T will become 1, right? And if any other string we are, checking, the count of these character will be same, right? And since we are using this as a string, the way we were doing previously, we can always group all these string into a single bucket, right? So in this way, the time complexity, what would be look like? So since it is a constant space, 26, so let's say this is my k. K is the largest, the string in my list. And since we are doing n times, so n into k, right? Creating the dictionary is in a constant time, it's O1 time, right? So it is not going to increase your time complexity. So the time complexity is going to remain at n into k only, because n times we are iterating n times we are iterating on the array, and k is the maximum string length, since we have to iterate on a string also for every character to find out what is their count and at which index they are going to be, right? Reside into our 26 length of array. So let's quickly jump to the solution of this implementation of the problem, right? So what I will do is, let me remove it. So if you see, we need a dictionary, right? So I'll create my answer. Some, let me just create answer variable, and it would be a dictionary. So in Python, I can use default dictionary, and I can also tell that this will be my list, right? And then I I can iterate over every string. Um, then I have to count, right? I have to create a count variable every time of 26 length, which will act as a key for my dictionary, right? So I have to iterate on every character of the S, and I have to find, the position of a given character for this 26 uh, array length. So the way we do it, um, to find the index, what we'll do it, we use this odd function, which will actually return the Unicode for a given character, right? So we will use this character C, and then we'll minus a, small a. So this will give me a index, right, within this 26 length, and this I can use to store the index and count, right? So what exactly I'm doing here is I am finding what is the character, you know, index for this given 26 length, right? So this is going to, ret so the value of a is small a is 65, right? And this is the character also is 65. So I'm going to, minus it, and it will give me, oh, actually, I'm writing wrongly. So this will be odd of a, right? So odd of C is 65, because C is right now it's A, and odd of A is 65. This will become 0. So A index is 0. and I'm going to store the count of it, right? Every time I'm going to increase it. Once this is there, then what I have to do is I can use this as a key. And in Python, to represent the array as a key, we can change it to tuple, right? So simply I will change it to tuple, and I can append the current string at this key, right? Once this is done, simply I have to return answer dot values. So this will return me all the values as array from the dictionary. Okay. So I hope you have got this, the implementation, what we are doing here. Okay, let me quickly submit it. Yeah, this got submitted. So let me know in the comment box if you have any question or doubt, right? That's all for the day. Let's catch up in the next video. Thank you guys.